It's the Kyle Hyman Show on Redeemer Radio.
You know, I think I saw this. Is it called like Three Men and a Baby?
No.
It's time for Catholic Games, the show that helps you learn something about the faith while having some fun. And now, here's your host, me.
Welcome to Catholic Games. I'm Kyle Hyman, and joining me today is the founder of FightForMilk.com, Tyler Blanski. Thanks for being here.
Kyle, it's so great to be here.
FightForMilk.com is such a great URL. I love that. What's the 30-second elevator pitch for Fight for Milk?
Yeah, Fight for Milk is an apostolate that exists to help men succeed in their vocation to fatherhood at work and home. And
people should just check out the website because you've got a video kind of explaining where the name comes from. Maybe you can share a little bit of that at the end as well. But go to fightformilk.com. You can watch that video. It's a great story, and I think it's touching, and it gives a little context to what this has to do with fatherhood. But since you are talking about fatherhood, since you've got this website and resource for fathers, I thought we could play a game. It's a game that I'm calling Name That Famous Dad. Not the most original name.
I love it.
All right. Are you ready to play this?
This is going to be so much fun. Yes, let's do it.
Okay. Let's go. All right, this is going to be a combination of saints, biblical figures, and fathers from pop culture. Okay.
All right.
All right. First question. The earthly father of Jesus.
St. Joseph?
Yes. Okay. Starting off a little easy.
You're going easy on me.
It's going to get harder. It's going to get harder. Okay. He was Will Smith's uncle in the show, but the father of Carlton, Hillary, and Ashley. Who was he?
The father of... Okay.
Do you know the show? I guess we could start with?
No.
Really?
No, I don't know this show.
Will Smith?
I know about Will Smith. I've seen...
I think it was his only TV show. It was the most popular. For
really?
Sure.
Yeah.
Then he got into movies.
Yeah, no, I've seen some movies. Like I've seen 7 Pounds. What's that one where he's like really trying to sell his like machine and he's fighting. He's basically fighting for milk. I love that movie.
Yes, yeah. I almost used that as an example. It's called Pursuit of Happiness.
Yeah, Happiness. That's a phenomenal movie. You know what? But apart from that, I don't know much about Will Smith.
Okay.
I love Happiness.
The show is Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and his uncle was Uncle Phil Banks. Uncle Phil, but he's the father of Carlton, Hillary, and Ashley Banks.
Oh, gotcha.
Man.
Very cool. Yeah, okay.
All right. Well, we'll see where this goes. I thought that was going to be an easy one. According to Genesis, Adam is the first man and also the first father. What were the names of their famous sons?
Cain and Abel.
That is correct. All right. He was made mute after doubting he and his wife in their old age were pregnant.
Zechariah.
And after writing... Yes! I was going to say, after writing the name John, he regains his voice and spews out a beautiful prayer. Who is the father of John the Baptist? And you're right, Zechariah. All right, back to pop culture. Everyone knows Harrison Ford played Indiana Jones. Dr. Henry Walton Jones Jr. Who plays the father of Indiana Jones? Professor Henry Jones Sr.
I have no idea.
Sean Connery.
You know what? I need to watch those. I haven't seen Indiana Jones in maybe 20 years.
Oh yeah, it's been a long time. I have not seen it in a long time also. Hey, I guess the good sign here is you're doing great on the Bible and saint stuff. Not so great on the pop culture so far.
Yeah, no, I'm not good at pop culture trivia.
Okay.
Not a family reunions. I'm always like, where's the bar? Where's the little bowl of popcorn where I can go hide while everyone plays?
Emilio Estevez. Do you know him?
No.
Mighty Ducks?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So Emilio Estevez was a member of the Brat Pack back in the 80s. Seems to have been laying low lately. His dad, who's also famous, took his name from a famous Catholic. Do you know the name of his dad?
I do not know.
I can give you a hint.
Is it John Paul or
no?
Augustine?
he took his name from Archbishop Fulton Sheen.
Ooh. So, is his name Fulton?
No, it uses the Sheen.
Okay. Oh, I had a 50% chance. All right.
No guesses?
Sheen, Kyle, you're so wonderful. I have no idea.
Martin Sheen.
Ooh, very cool.
Martin
All
Sheen.
Right.
So he changed his name to Martin Sheen off of Archbishop Fulton Sheen. All right, this saint is the husband of a saint and the father of a saint.
Ooh.
He raised
St. Louis Martin?
Goodness. Yes. He raised his children on his own after his wife died. Saint Therese of Lisieux, their youngest, was only 4 years old. Saint Louis Martin.
Yes.
Okay, I don't have a very good feeling about this one. But Reginald Veljohnson played Carl Winslow, the police officer and father of Laura, Myra, and Eddie. You could also say that he was fatherly at times, but mostly just annoyed by his next-door neighbor, Steve Urkel. What was the name of this TV show?
I have no idea.
Family Matters.
Hey,
I think you're too young for a lot of these. I think that's the problem.
I don't know. I'm 36. How old are you?
I'm 40. I guess you don't have an excuse.
Kyle, you're so old.
You should know Family Matters. All right.
I should.
This might be a little more popular. This TV architect was busy with 3 boys of his own. There were 4 men living all together, yet they were all alone till the one day when the lady met this fellow. What is his name? Or I'll even take, what is the name of the show?
I think I saw this. Is it called like 3 Men and a Baby? Or...
No.
No? Ah.
What's
it called?
I was basically reading off the theme song from the Brady Bunch. And his name was Mike Brady.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed. You know what? I've never seen the Brady Bunch.
Really? Oh, yeah. Man.
You know what? When everyone was like watching TV, I was raised on like, what was I watching? I was watching like The Lone Ranger and Sheen and...
Wow.
I don't know, reading the Chronicles of Narnia or something.
All right. How about... He was king of France, father of 11, lived out the faith, and in a very Oregon Trail fashion, died from dysentery. And a city in Missouri is named after him.
St. Louis.
Yes. St. Louis or St. Louis the Ninth.
Yes.
All right. He's the father of the Jewish nation, subsequently Christianity. Islam also recognizes him as a father of their faith. He got one of those fancy name changes, and you can learn more about him in Genesis, where one of the most memorable stories is when he's asked to sacrifice his son, but an angel intervenes.
Father Abraham.
Yes.
Of course.
He had many sons, and many sons had Father Abraham.
Yeah. Or Abram before his name change.
All right. One last pop culture question. And this movie is one of my favorites. It's an Italian film about a Jewish father, Guido, and son who gets sent to a concentration camp, and the dad finds a way to keep his son joyful. Can you name this 1997 film?
It is Life is Beautiful.
That is correct.
Beautiful. Yes.
That is correct.
I love that movie. That is so good.
Congratulations. You ended on a win. We always say that with the kids if they're shooting baskets or practicing soccer. You got to end on a make. And you did it. You ended on a make.
Kyle, thank you.
So tell everybody who wants to become a better father about Fight for Milk.
Yeah, thank you. So Fight for Milk, it's based on the story from the movie Cinderella Man. I don't know if you've seen it. It's just a remarkable film about a father who's also a professional boxer, played by Russell Crowe. And he is just on this horrible losing streak. And his kids there's not food on the table. Things are really bad until suddenly he's winning. And so this reporter asks him, he's like, "Hey, Jim, what's going on? What changed? What are you fighting for?" And Jim looks over at his wife and children and then back at the reporter. And he says, "I fight for milk."
I love it.
And there's been several fight for milk moments in my life where I had to really step up. I had to grow my communication skills with my wife. I had to push myself professionally so I could provide. I needed to really step up spiritually just to guard the culture in my home and to lead as a Catholic father. And so for me, Fight for Milk has become my battle cry. And as milk has come to mean not just providing financially, but leading spiritually, guarding the culture, all of a father's responsibilities. So the Fight for Milk apostolate at fightformilk.com brings men together who are serious about their faith and their vocation to fatherhood with short 2-minute daily videos sent right to their inbox, live calls where they can dial in, they'll be muted, they can listen to other high virtue men and leaders from around the country. And then, of course, the Fight for Milk framework with the online course where they can really do a deep dive to grow professionally and in their vocation as a husband and father.
People can go to fightformilk.com. There's a ton of information on there. Also, if you've got a lot of books and stuff like that, where's the best place to find out about your books?
Yeah, okay. I am most excited about my newest book with Ignatius Press. It's called An Immovable Feast: How I Gave Up Spirituality for a Life of Religious Abundance. It just tells the story of really God's extravagant love, just bringing my wife and I into the church by his grace. And it's still a wild adventure.
Very cool. All right. Well, thank you so much, Tyler Blanski. Again, people can check out fightformilk.com for more information and check out the videos. They're great. So thanks for joining us, Tyler. You got right in what counts.
Kyle, you're a rock star. Thank you. This was just pure joy to be with you here today.
For show notes on this episode and to find more shows, visit kylehyman.com. And until next time, remember to leave room for the Holy Spirit.